Just because you don't know how to scale your business doesn't mean that you're a bad coach. Most online coaches that I work with or that I talk to or that I even watch online, they are great coaches. They know exactly what they're doing. They have high work ethics. Their clients are getting great results. The issue is that they don't understand how to scale because that's not their area of expertise. And honestly, if you're watching this and you're an online coach and you're stuck under 30K a month, this goes for you too. I don't care how good you are at your business. It doesn't matter if you're trying to scale. Scaling requires you to think of your business more like a business owner and less like a freelancer. The issue I see with a lot of coaches right now is that a lot of coaches, they are literally glorified freelancers doing every single call. They're doing customer support, they're doing the appointment setting, they're doing the sales calls, they're doing the coaching, they're doing every single part of their business. And yeah, they might be making 10K a month or 15K a month or even 30K a month. The issue is that they're going to be stuck there and have to do it all over again next month because they haven't implemented a system in their business to actually get the results on a month in, month out, consistent, predictable basis. Again, it doesn't matter how good of a coach you are. It only matters how good your systems are, because what happens if, for whatever reason, an emergency happens in your family, you have to leave, and you can't run your business? Well, you just put your whole business on pause. That means there's no appointments coming in, there's no sales calls coming in, no one's getting fulfilled. The whole business just stopped. And I see this happen all the time as well, because no one has a perfect calendar that can just run day on, day out forever. At the end of the day, something's going to happen. There's going to be a hiccup in your life where it's going to cause you to press pause on your business, and then you have to restart the whole system all over again. All that momentum you had, all those case studies, all those clients, you have to restart every single time. And I know this because I just went through this a few months back where my wife and I, we got pregnant. Long story short, we got pregnant, and so I put my business on pause for a little bit, and immediately I realized, I didn't set up enough systems so that way whenever I did leave, everything was still handled. When you think like a business owner, you create a business that operates with or without you. Your entire business shouldn't be dependent upon where you spend your time and what you don't spend your time on. Your business should be able to run and operate no matter what. So let's kind of break this down into 3 parts, right? You have your top of funnel, you have your middle of funnel, you have the bottom of the funnel. And I want to talk to you guys about where you guys can create systems. Let's start with the top of the funnel. Top of the funnel, this is your traffic source. Most online coaches and consultants get all of their traffic through cold calls, cold DMs, email marketing, Facebook groups, some type of cold outreach where they're going one-to-one. They send out a message that goes to a potential client. Well, what happens when they stop sending out messages? Well, no one's gonna get a message. No one's gonna see a post. No one's gonna be able to respond to your outreach, right? So first thing you wanna do is let's systematize the outreach. There's a few ways you can do this. Option 1 is you can hire somebody to do cold outreach for you. The issue here is that, one, if you don't have clients, well, then you're already in the negative in your business. If you do have clients, well, then you have to pay somebody to do the work that you don't want to do. And chances are the work that you're doing, because it's cold outreach, isn't a predictable, consistent way to build your business in the first place. So therefore, you spend all this money on something that might not even work out. And then honestly, I hate to say it, but people that are usually cold callers or like cold DMers, they tend to turn over a ton. And so I would honestly just stay away from that option. Option 2 is to simply just grow your business organically and hope that people come into your business. You just hope that you go viral. The issue with going viral is that coaches usually never go viral. One, but then also it's such a slim chance of you going viral that you're basically saying, I want to get struck by lightning. Like, the chance of you going viral is like getting struck by lightning, basically. It's probably not going to happen. And honestly, if you did go viral, what would you even do? You don't even have the bandwidth to operate with that many clients in the first place. So then you're in a problem of having too many clients and you're still screwed. Option 3, in my opinion, and through what I've seen throughout the industry is absolutely the best option, and that's going to be running ads straight through Instagram or LinkedIn or TikTok or whatever platform you're going to use. I recommend Instagram. You can put out one ad and get a ton of inbound clients going straight into your DMs. Right? There's a very specific way you want to do that, but honestly, one ad, one script, one VSL, one appointment setter, boom, that takes care of the traffic. At the middle of the funnel, here's what I see. I honestly see a bunch of online coaches that are literally they have no clue what they're doing in this stage. So they're sending out all these DMs, and they're going for the jugular on the very first contact. Most online coaches, they're sending out a message saying, are you interested in my service? Client says no. Or they say, not right now. Well, because most coaches don't create content, no one's getting warmed up. No one's learning more about the service. No one's really learning anything. It's just a yes or no question. And then as soon as they say no, well, this person is kind of just like, they have no connection. Most of the time, they're not even linked together. Like, they're not even being followed by the potential client. They're not friends on Facebook. They're not really anything. There's nothing connecting this person to continue to get information from you. That's one of the biggest mistakes that every coach is making right now. If you aren't nurturing these people, they will never become your client. And if they do, it's because you just literally sent out 1,000 to 1,500 messages. That's really the only two options, right? So the middle of the funnel is you want to take every single person that you come in contact with that is a dream client of yours. So for me, that would be an online coach or a consultant. I want to take every single one of those people and turn them into followers or friends on Facebook or subscribers here on YouTube. And my goal, my number one goal, is to point out their pain points and solve their problems in my content. And I want to do that as many times a day as possible. And I want to do that as long as possible until that person warms up enough to where they want to become a client. Simple as that. I want that person to trust me enough to where they feel like I can help them with their issue or with whatever they have going on in their business. Simple as that. And that's what you should want as well in your business. If you're not doing that, you're dropping the ball and you're missing out on thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of sales in your business. The more you nurture your potential clients, the easier the sales call. Because the more you warm them up, like I said before, the more they want to work with you. You don't want to work with people that don't want to work with you. That's just a headache waiting to happen. It's getting hot in here. That's just a headache waiting to happen. That's not a good thing to do. You don't want to work with people that don't want to work with you and have to sell them on every single thing or every single piece and part of your business. You want people that want to pay thousands of dollars to work with you. You want people that want to get on your sales calls, that want to get in your group calls, that want to do the one-on-one call with you. They want to be upsold and go into the mastermind levels of your business, and they want to do other things in your business. Those are the people you want, and you're not going to find those people through cold DMing people that don't like you, trust you, or want to be around you. And so nurturing, honestly, in my opinion, nurturing is bigger than even where you found the traffic from in the first place. Because you can get traffic in all day, but if you don't know what to do with the traffic when you get it in, it's just as bad as doing cold DMs. You can also get as much traffic as you want and turn these people into sales calls, but the sales call, you're gonna have very low conversion rates from turning a cold prospect into a client simply because they're all cold sales calls, right? So the nurturing is how you turn 1 in 10 to 6 in 10, right? So it's how you turn 1 out of 10 sales calls converting into client into 6 out of 10 sales calls converting into clients. That's what nurturing does alone. Now we got the bottom of the funnel. The bottom of the funnel is the actual sales portion where you're actually turning these people into clients, not necessarily on the content side of everything like that, but just the aspect of literally getting them booked into a sales call and then becoming a client. And so here you have a few different things that you can do. And honestly, in my opinion, I believe that at this phase, as an online coach, you should hire someone for this part. I don't think that as a coach, you should be doing this part too long, simply because your goal should be fulfillment and your goal should be to help your clients get the results that they paid for, right? So at this stage, you have the appointment setting and you have closing the sale. The best thing at this phase, as you're nurturing your clients and as you're well, I guess not your clients yet, but as you're nurturing your prospects, you want to have an appointment setter that can go through all your followers and all your new followers and turn these guys into sales calls. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to train your appointment setter. You're gonna have to train your closer, unless they already have experience. But your appointment setter should know what questions to ask, how to talk to a prospect, what to do with the prospect, how to connect that prospect with the closer. And the closer should know how to close and how to get them onboarded, or maybe not onboarded, but into the onboarding call with you or with another coach. Again, the smoother the nurturing phase goes, the smoother the sales call goes. Because what will happen is that if you are good at nurturing, you'll have people that literally, if the nurturing phase goes really well, you'll have people that literally will get on a sales call with you and just want to pay you money. If you don't do well on this nurturing phase, what's going to happen is that you're going to get on a bunch of sales calls with people who don't have any clue why they're on a sales call with you. You're going to have to convince them that they should get into your program. You're going to have to convince them to pay you money. And then on top of that, it's going to be even more weird when you're talking to a sales guy who's not even you. Like, the thing is that all this stuff works better when you have a system. If you're trying to do everything with cold outreach and just like fly by night business, it all is extremely hard and way harder than it needs to be. If you just get predictable traffic through running ads, convert those people into warm leads through nurturing, and have a system set up with an appointment setter and a closer, you will literally wake up to new clients every single day. Simple as that.